And the frog sits around whining and complaining. It's too hot, it's too cold, the toads are ruining the economy. He goes on and on and on.
Yes, I see how that could be annoying.
He uses these big words I don't understand.
How cretinous.
Yeah, that's one. I tried taking away his ability to talk, but I couldn't.
Marty, when you tamper with the forces of nature, you can't just take it back. There's no return department in heaven.
I'd like to suggest you start one.
There's no suggestion box either. You were wrong to play God. I know God, and it really cheeses him off.
So what am I supposed to do?
I'm afraid you're just going to have to let things play out naturally.
Even if I'm afraid I made a mistake?
Hey, I've made mistakes. Killer bees seemed like a good idea at first.
How could they seem like a good idea?
Well, they weren't called killer bees at the time. They were called fun flies. Then they started killing people. Oh, just get out of here.
Frog went a-courting and he did ride 'em. Frog went a-courting and he did ride 'em.
Look, if you don't shut up, I swear I'm gonna baste you with butter and sell you to a Frenchman.
Oh, Steve, where does the hurt come from?
Go to sleep.
Well, all right. Is that making anyone else hungry?
What is the problem here?
I'm lonely. I'm not a person, but I'm not quite a frog anymore. I'm the only one of me in the world.
Oh, man, I never really thought of that. Is there anything I can do?
Sing with me.
No.
Frog went a-courting and he did ride 'em.
Oh, yeah.
Frog went a-courting and he did ride 'em.
Oh, yeah.
Frog went a-courting and he did ride.
Steve, I don't know why you want to sing Frog Went A-Courting in a British accent at 3 a.m., but cut it out!
But there are 5 more verses.
Thanks to you, Frog, I just got a 95 on my lab report.
95? What did I get wrong?
Most frogs don't like to drink decaf espresso.
Oh, it tastes so good.
Yeah, I'll buy you another one after school. You really helped me out, buddy.
That's why they say frog's a man's best friend.
Yeah.
Today we begin the final phase of our study of frogs, so if you'll all get out your dissection kits.
Dissection? I don't like the sound of that.
Relax. You got nothing to worry about. Steve would never kill his best bud. Well, not again.
My whole life is passing in front of me. Eat a fly, poop. Eat a fly, poop. Eat a fly, poop.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill you.
Hold the chloroform over its nose and mouth. Then you'll be ready to make the first cut.
What are you doing, man? You can't do this. You'll be killing a living, breathing, annoying thing.
Miss Gross? I can't cut up my frog.
You have to. That's the assignment.
What's it gonna teach us? It's not in the book.
That's not the point. You learn more when you're doing something, when it's actually hands-on.
If only she were the sex education teacher.
Miss Gross, we spent a week studying these frogs and what makes them live. And now you just want us to cut them open?
Steve's right. Reptiles rule!
Thanks, Jordan, but they're amphibians.
Fuck off!
Oh, my. This is so beautiful. I'm the luckiest frog on earth. Except, of course, for Gérard Depardieu.
If Steve doesn't have to cut up his frog, can I have it? Because, somehow mine got blown up.
That's it. I am sick of you mocking me, making fun of my name, and telling me that Mr. Bernstein let you play hacky sack all day.
Mr. Bernstein was a saint.
All right, anyone who doesn't do the dissection gets an F.
Scalpel. Scalpel.
Steve.
Hang in there, man. You stand up to her. She's gonna crack. I know it.
I'm not cutting up my frog.
Then you'll fail.
Whoa, hey. I guess this is a bad time to give you my 6-month evaluation for it. Decided. I'll fill it in later.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Aunt Pam.
Steve, are you all right?
No, I had a run-in with my biology teacher because I refused to dissect my frog.
Is this the same frog that you keep in your bedroom?
The one you watch television with every afternoon?
Yeah, that's the one.
Now
she says she's gonna give me an F.
An F?
Kiddo, you're doing the right thing. You can be proud of yourself. All the way through refrigerator repair school.
No teacher is going to fail my son for standing up for what he believes. I'll have a talk with her, honey.
Oh, great. But you're not gonna embarrass me, are you?
Of course not. I'll just tell her you're a sweet, sensitive boy who simply adores his little frog.
Just as long as you don't embarrass me.
Miss Gross, hi. I'm Judy Beauchamp. I'm Steve's mother.
How do you do? It's a pleasure to meet you. Won't you sit down?
And I'm Martin DiPolo, Esquire. I'm here to spy for Steve. Any objections? Good. I'll now take some of your candy. Any objections? Good.
Miss Gross, I don't mean to cause trouble, but it seems unfair to make Steve cut up an animal that he cares about.
If Steve won't slit, you must have quit.
I'm also concerned that if Steve gets an F, it could hurt his chances to get into a good college.
Yeah, we don't want to spend 4 years stuck at some party school. Or do we?
Believe me, that's not what I want. But I'm trying to earn the respect of my students. And if I let Steve out of this assignment, that class is going to walk all over me.
You know, I hadn't thought of that. It must be so difficult for you.
And being the only woman in the department doesn't make it any easier.
Uh-oh. Female bonding. I sense the devil's hand at work. Or at least Oprah's.
And teenage boys can be particularly hard on you if your name is Miss Gross.
Hey, try growing up as Judy Faludi. My middle name is Rudy.
Why do parents do these things?
I don't know.
Abandon ship. Women and angels first. Cocktails on the Lido deck.
Well, you know, I am really sorry that Steve's been causing a problem. I'll have a talk with him.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No. Hey, this wiring isn't up to code.